the small stuff. It's the perfect time to be transformed. I'm Mike Morrison with 2 minutes of insight and inspiration. Welcome to 2 Minute Transformation. We've been talking about fruitfulness the past couple of weeks, and I want to share a final thought on the subject. Never underestimate the potential of even the smallest act of true righteousness. As He works in you, planting the fruit of the Spirit, so He can work through you to plant the fruit of righteousness that leads to the abundance of the fruit of salvation, know that in nature and in the Spirit, tiny seeds produce great harvests. Take the young boy in John's Gospel, chapter 6. They are present to hear the Master teach about 5,000 men, not counting women and children. The crowd is coming, and Jesus turns to Philip and tests his faith with a question about what they're going to do to feed these folks come lunchtime. Any ideas, fellas? We don't have much to offer, Philip responds. Andrew brings a young boy front and center who has offered up his 5 cakes of barley bread and 2 small fish, and adds, "But what good is that with this huge crowd?" Setting the people down, Jesus accepts the boy's sack lunch. And so John, who was an eyewitness of what was about to happen, records in verses 11 through 13 from the NLT. Then Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks to God, and distributed them to the people. Afterward, He did the same with the fish, and they all ate as much as they wanted. After everyone was full, Jesus told His disciples, "Now gather the leftovers so nothing is wasted." So they picked up the pieces and filled 12 baskets with the scraps left by the people who had eaten from the 5 barley loaves. Many of us are more like Andrew than we probably realize. Pessimism and short-sightedness has killed more fruit bearing in the lives of believers than you could ever know. A couple of filet-o-fish sandwiches feeds thousands with leftovers for later. Is it possible? Absolutely. How? I honestly don't know how. I just know from the moment He spoke light to shine in the dark abyss, He's proven over and over again that little is much when placed in His hands to be transformed.